The final piece. Oh man, I'm right on schedule. Is process. Some process information for you. So we talked about outcomes. That's practical stuff. You can go and write those now. That's the practical piece. When it comes to course level outcomes and course level assessment, here are some practical things that you can do and you can help your colleagues do to get started. Establish learning outcomes for the key or core courses that you want to look at. Pick several assignments in those courses that you're teaching. I'm assuming you're teaching more than one. Identify some strong assignments in those courses that you think are particularly good for assessment. Pick ones that are juicy, that help you answer the questions you're interested in. Don't pick the quiz that you give them the first week. It's not going to tell you a lot. There might be some assignment that you know is important, that we build our courses that way. Establish a collection calendar. When am I actually going to collect this? Am I going to do it immediately following them handing this exam in? I'll grade it, and then I'll also do the assessment piece. Or am I going to set it up so that I'm doing it every 3 weeks in the class? We're going to do some assignment that I throw that assessment hat on. And stick to that calendar. I'm going to collect once a semester for this course over the next 3 years using this assignment. Or I'm going to collect 3 different assignments in this course every year over the next 3 years. Set aside time personally for reflection. And then keep a running list of possible tweaks. Here are some changes that I would like to do. I'm not going to do them next semester because I've got enough going on. But beginning next fall, I'm going to mark a couple of places in the syllabus where I'm going to make some changes. Or the next time I do that presentation with the students, I'm going to emphasize this over that. And you just mark those down. That's you doing assessment. And that isn't a huge time suck. It's a process. Now you've gotten yourself into a process. I have a calendar, I've selected some of these assignments, and I've committed to doing this piece over the next couple of years. You're up and running. The same thing goes at the program level. Identify your program level outcomes. You and your colleagues identify program level outcomes. Select key assignments and courses. You teach that big capstone course where you really cover a lot of the stuff. Is there an assignment in there that you guys think is particularly good? Hey, you're doing that intro thing over there. You do the initial analysis of our students and their values and their expectations of the field. Could we use that one? Because it'll be really cool to compare what they say in that class to what they're talking about the field over in their senior course. Okay, we've got 2 now. Oh yeah, there's that course in the middle of the program that we use to determine whether or not they can continue in the major. Let's use that one. We've got 3 now. We're good. We don't need any more. Everybody back off. Okay, let's set a collection calendar. All right, let's do it. You collect yours, it's a final exam. Let's do a cross-section of that. Yours in the freshman class is done at the very beginning. You collect that at the beginning. Oh, and that course in the middle, yeah, they got a test and stuff with it. It varies over the course of the year. Let's just do 3 slices of that. Our collection calendar's set. Who's going to be in charge of this now? Now it's either a circular firing squad or everybody running away. Somebody has to take ownership with that. So duck, duck, goose. Set aside time for reflection with department colleagues, at the end of the year. Or maybe we do it at the beginning of the next academic year, as we're having our department retreat. We're all back from summer vacation or research leave or whatever the case may be. You can have that conversation. You may want to pick a time at which, if you're going to institute changes, you can institute those changes. And then you make that list of possible tweaks, and you stick to it, and you make it explicit, and you communicate those changes. Here are the things that we intend to do from a program level to change the way things look over the next 2 years. You tell your chair, you tell your dean, you tell whoever the stakeholders are, so that you're now out there and you're committed. And they'll say, well, why are you doing those changes? We had some gut feelings and we did a little research on it. We collected some data from some of our courses. We got an external survey from our students. And it really showed that, we need a course in this and this and this. So we're going to roll that out over the next few years. Let's work with the Academic Affairs Committee and the Curriculum Committee, and we'll get on that. Earthbound. assessment. Is that helpful? Is that something you can actually take and go do? Once again, these slides will be posted. Then good, you got to have fun with it. Because I do. And that's all I have for right now. So, yay, we're done. That was when you clap.